Hello everyone, I'm Siti Roudhotul Azizah from class 4F. This video, the final test subject creative writing with Mr. Ervan. I gonna tell you about a short story by Review Films. Happy watching! See you! Okay, to the point only, this my review film Big Hero 6. I love film with fantastic genres, romance genres, and fun. And this film is one that I like. I watch this film with my family, especially my nephew. Also enjoyed watching it. They also like it. Big Hero 6 tells the story of the genius teenagers named Hiro Hamada, who likes to make robots and lives in the imaginary entertainment city of the San Francisco, a combination of San Francisco and Tokyo. He channels his robotic skills in an illegal robot fighting arena and initially harasses his brothers Tadashi's college. Heroes view the change after Tadashi took him to the campus lab and become acquainted with his brother's friends, who were doing amazing experiments on use of science and technology. The Tadashi introduced Baymax, his inflatable robot, which functions like an intelligent nurse serving the health of his or her patients. Especially in the that lab hero met Prof. Callaghan, he head of the lab, who is highly respected in the robotics world for his work. In order to be accepted as a student, Hiro takes part in work tournament by creating a mentally controlled microbot that can blend into the shapes the mind imagines. But the tournament broke his heart. Although Hiro's microbot work has greeted with great fanfare, he lost his brother Tadashi, who died in an explosion in the exhibition hall. Even though it is a children's film, Big Hero 6 is still interesting for adults to watch. I really enjoyed watching Hiro, Baymax, and his friends act from start to finish. The entertainment element is strong. The storyline of the film is quite complex and evocative of emotions, telling about the life of teenagers. Hiro Hamada, with its existential challenges, also beautifully packaged moral dilemmas without lecturing or patronizing style. The first things that made me love Big Hero 6 from the first minute was the quality of the animations. In my opinion, the details of the actions are very cool. The characters look very realistic in their movement. The settings and the lighting seems to be done very seriously. And the second thing that is interesting is the plot of the story. From the start, the plot is fast, full of the surprise, but still with a very thick nuance of humor. This storytelling style continues throughout the films and makes it enjoyable by audience with a very wide age range from children to adults. The third thing that interests me is the substance or moral message of the story presented in beautiful and subtle way, not built through conversations, but through the settings of the story. There are some moral dilemmas that are actually serious but I think they can be worked up in the right way without losing substance. Even in my opinion, this moral message is still very relevant to the adult world. It is a very cool, a teenage life that requires a healthy challenge, and how Tadashi teaches his younger brother how hero deals with the grief or loss of love when evil can come from the sadness, hurt, and the resentment. Here, what is interesting is the experience of two characters who experience the same loss, but how to respond differently makes them on to opposite sides, good and evil. The settlement of the crimes is not with anger and revenge. A hero does not indulge his anger and revenge. Hero is a compassionate, even though he is afraid in the catching the culprit. Here we can learn lots about moral dilemmas and emotional struggles, which are actually quite a complicated. Criminal is not someone who is born evil, but because of indulging his grudge and angers. Heroes are also not born heroes, but people who respond to the problems correctly throughout their life's journey. One strong message that I also feel strongly in these films is the formations of the coolness of the world, of the science and robotics. Being a geek isn't just okay, it's a cool thing because geeks can make cool new things. Heroes are not only strong people or have supernatural abilities, but can also become geeks who are good at creating cool things with their creativity and intelligence. And like Tadashi's journey to create Baymax, that success doesn't come easily. And just like that, when creating Baymax, he experienced repeated failures and only success in his fourth attempt. So I recommend this Big Hero 6 films as a family spectacle. Thank you for your attention. Sorry for all my mistakes, and last, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And this is the teacher of Big Hero 6. Check it out.